Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And just shutting him off there. And he'll get it up just past the 20 as his guys will go to work at the 21-yard line. Now here's a defensive timeout called by the Chiefs. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Play 1, and Prescott to the air. And his first look is incomplete.
Well, that was his first target of the game, and it's going to take at least one more target to get him on the board. Took a nice substantial hit to jar that catch loose from it. Incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Monso.
And this one quickly to Lamb. Oh, he breaks a tackle, and he's got an alley. He's still on his feet. Inside the 20, CeeDee Lamb. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points.
Subman gone.
Running right, it's Pollard. And he's going to lose yardage here back to the 14-yard. This will be a loss of 3, and now a much tougher 3rd down looming.
An interesting and intriguing decision there defensively because they kept extra DBs on the field despite seeing the multiple tight end look that came out for the offense.
I thought they were going to switch out, but I didn't know if they felt they didn't have time or what the case was.
Well, in any event, the extra speed allowed for great penetration as they stopped
nice
that one by the line of scrimmage.
And the throw there going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
On 4th down, here's Brian Anger now to kick this one away.
Has getting cooked.
And that'll skip out of bounds inside the 20 at the 17-yard line.
I got a dumb pentantal.
Mahomes will lead the Chiefs in 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll try and start this drive in the air. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down.
Not a great start dropping his first target, but let's face it, it won't be his last chance because he'll get opportunities to make up for that one throughout this game.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Mahomes going to throw.
What a screw call.
Underneath to his running back, complete. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
Hey girl.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down. Mahomes to throw on 3rd and 1. And that is incomplete.
Third down is a key down in any game you play, and third down defense, something we've got to watch in this one. Got to be effective on the passing downs. That's a pretty good first step right there.
Dropped.
So still a scoreless game in the first, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. It's Mahomes. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. A big roll of the dice on 4th and 1, but it pays off. They convert.
We always talk about big-time players make big-time plays in big-time moments.
Crap.
I think that 4th down qualified. That was a heck of a throw.
Good morning. Sold.
Mahomes to throw once more. Looking left sideline, it's complete. And he'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
URL new video.
Now whistles and a flag down. Looked like one of the chief linemen might have moved.
Has cooked. Morning.
A false start back.
Cool emoji, cool smile. Nice emoji, smiley nice.
Across the formation, Hardman gets the completion. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. The Chiefs have got the passing game rolling a bit, and another first down.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you.
What the
He
heat?
reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him, target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the
Hope
read,
you
figured
have
out
a
where the blitz was
great
coming
day
from,
today,
and went to
my
a secondary
friend.
target.
And this is caught. For the moment, it's a touchdown, but
Ty.
multiple flags down, so let's sort
What's
this out.
talking?
So erase the red
Much
zone score.
love,
They'll have to dial that one up
emoji
again.
2
And you know how
hearts.
difficult it is to strike
Ty.
in the red zone because things are a
By
little bit more condensed.
emoji
You gotta go back
victory
to their play chart
sign.
and see if they can dial up another one.
Very cool emoji, cool
On second
smile.
down, here's Mahomes. And he's got Hardman in the end zone. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 16-yard touchdown.
LOL.
And the Chiefs will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. An ideal start for them, really. You force the punt, and then you go down and score.
And you've got to see a fist pump
His
on the sideline from the
wife.
head coach, don't you? Because he's turned into his bench, and he's telling his team, this is how we prepare. Force the punt, go downfield and score. I told you guys, it's just like a boxer in the gym preparing for the fight. Now we get to turn it all loose.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
URL. Ty. Right.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got
Hello.
called and you want to see how defense reacts. And it may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
If they open things up, let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. Into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Well, we went from scoreless to 13-0 in a hurry. First, their offense had the touchdown, and now the defense comes through with one.
I have watched your bits. Morning, sir.
Take the other sideline out of this one very quickly.
I appreciate that.
Extra point by Butker is on target, and it's now 14-0.
No cap.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six, and now the kick is away.
Yo, backtrack.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
What's up, buddy?
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. Not only are they in search of their first score, they're in search of their first down in this ball game as they come up 1st and 10.
Nothing much.
So the drive's going to start with Pollard.
Let's go, Chefs.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. It'll be a gain of 10 to start the drive out, and by a few inches, that'll be a first down. So you're down early. How do you get back in the game, maybe establish the run? I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the
head
coach.
Good
He's already told his
morning.
offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit, and find our way back into this game.
And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Now a timeout called for by
Yo,
the defense.
SD1.
And my goodness, they're now out of timeouts here in this first quarter. They'll come up on a 2nd and 4 now from the 40-yard line.
Yo.
Play fake. Here's Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And not the first quarter that he was hoping for. Now 2 interceptions thrown.
Well, the good ones, they find a way to compartmentalize, right? Put these behind them, have that short
Bull
memory,
spit.
but understand why they threw the 2 interceptions. They go
Right.
on and usually play a pretty decent game. Other quarterbacks, they have a hard time getting past it and often put the ball up for grabs the rest of the ball game.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around
We're
3 yards.
struggling.
But no more than that. 2nd down. 14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Yup.
Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's 2nd down and 7. In motion left goes a tight end. Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down. Falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively, and now it brings up 3rd down. So 7 yards from the first down here as they come up to the line of scrimmage. They'll send a tight end in motion right. Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he will have a Chiefs first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They go play action.
Cowboys
Now
suck.
Mahomes.
They really suck. Cowboys suck. They really suck.
Brings up second down.
Riot.
I certainly thought he had an open look beyond the first down
Brew.
marker to his receiver, but they just couldn't connect, and that will send them back to the drawing board.
They'll bring one of the tight ends in motion left. Now it's Mahomes again.
Shut up.
He'll check this one down to Pacheco. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. A 14-yard gain there as they look to improve this 14-point lead.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing, but as long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
You're bad anyway, LOL. Reptile.
Now it's Mahomes. He lost 6 there on the first down play.
Are you playing online or against the
Second and
CPU?
16. Mahomes going to change things up.
Online.
Mahomes to throw on second down. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
My first thought is surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before. But how about a little credit to the defense forcing that incompletion?
Damn.
Now on third and long, they'll look to throw. And he will not be able to hang on through the
Well,
contact.
looks like Mama is whooping your
Now
ass.
it's fourth down.
Like what I see so far out of this defense because they've been showing their best coverages on third down. So far, only allowed one conversion on a handful of attempts. One area of their game plan that they've executed to perfection.
LOL.
So on fourth down, Mahomes off, Harrison Butker on for the Chiefs field goal.
I play with your mom every Sunday and like it when she whoops me.
Lead even further. Well, they already had the early lead, and they get the interception, Charles, and now they add 3 more with the field goal.
Yeah, they're in control of how this game is playing
Says
out
how
so far.
does
You mentioned
not
the early
have a
lead.
mom,
Now they're expanding
LOL.
on it, getting plays on both sides of the ball. A winning recipe if they can keep this up.
Kevontae Turpin now to return. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They're sort of seeing themselves spiral out of control. Let's see if they can get things back on track. And Prescott, his 3rd interception. Picked off by L'Jarius Sneed. And he'll return it to the 24-yard line.
Doo-doo. Made me think of Waterboy when the guy tells him, I'll be playing with your mama tonight, lol. Skipping the rest. Poop emoji pile of poo. Chitty.
Hit the reset button and come out a new guy in half number 2.
So after the INT, here's Mahomes. And this pass caught by Gray. And they'll work it inside the 15-yard line before it's all said and done. An 11-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Chiefs first down. Two minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 13 now, they work on 1st and 10.
You ever play Rob?
Mahomes now to throw. He's going to be sacked back at the 23-yard line. Micah Parsons showing off that elite athleticism as he gets the sack.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw a better
No,
pass rush than
Rob
that
is
one right
scared.
there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
And they're out of timeouts, remember, so this is going to have to be a delay. So they accept the penalty, of course, and push the offense backwards a bit. To throw, it's Mahomes. Hit as he throws there, incomplete. The pressure really ratcheting up. They get the sack on. They got to him there just as it was leaving his hand.
Yeah, they might need to change their pass protection scheme a little bit. Maybe bring another guy into the backfield to help protect the quarterback, because that was awfully close.
They'll get 19 out of this, but it will still bring up a fourth down.
I don't know how many times, not just in my playing career, but you and I working together, have we ever heard a coach say, you know, I just don't have that play on my call sheet? And that's really what we had here. That was a big hole they were trying to get out of.
Yeah, big gain, still a ways to go, though. So they get the turnover in plus territory. The drive stalls out, but still able to get 3 out of that.
Yeah, we were able to see an offense and a defense kind of mix and match with each other, didn't we? Both of them trying to make sure that they had the upper hand and the advantage. Offense trying to get to the end zone. Defense, of course, trying to hold them to a field goal attempt. And it wasn't a guaranteed lock 3 from where they started. So, you know, the offense has to be happy to come away with those 3 points.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. I don't think they need to be reminded of the situation here. I mean, the clock
I can see why he's scared. He doesn't want to win 6-3 LOL.
A big play there just before halftime. 53 yards.
So often when we're watching a football game, we see one with a lot of ebbs and flows, and this one is no different. And sometimes you just need a big play to wake you up a bit. And they get one right there. That shot of caffeine this offense was looking for.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So
the game has beat me, not the player for sure. GG.
the KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And they've got the lead. CD, what do you think the message was at halftime?
I don't think the message was too drastic, I think, at the half, or that they need to change things too much. I do think the offensive line could play a little bit better. And I think they'll try and help him out more. They'll probably keep a tight end in a few more times and maybe add a running back to the formation and pick up those pass rushers because they probably allowed a few too many sacks for comfort in the first half.
They may want to go back to that one. First play of the drive, good for 15 and a first down.
And while we may be looking at the scoreboard, this offense certainly is not because they're showing no signs of backing down, even with a 3-score lead here in the third quarter. I think they keep taking their shots. They've seen blown leads happen throughout this league. They don't want to fall victim to it themselves.
On first down, Mahomes. Short throw hauled in by Kelsey. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. That goes for a Chiefs first down, 14 yards.
And what a nice example there of a tight end doing exactly what he needs to do. How about how he worked his way to the outside, made sure he secured the catch, and then anything after that, we count that as a bonus. And indeed, he gets enough for the first down.
They go play fake. Mahomes. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Oftentimes when you're losing a game and the team's still throwing with this kind of a lead, you start playing a little more physically. And they took that opportunity right there to be extremely physical and force that incompletion.
Here's Mahomes to throw. Going across the middle, and Valdez-Scantling has it. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 28. They give him 17 yards that time as that'll move the chains.
This is just more of the same. This defense has had no answer on a lot of these throws. They've let these receivers run wild, and here's another completion for good yardage.
Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. Pitch and catch here to Travis Kelce. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4. He's been quiet today in the passing game, just his second catch.
Yeah, and people have to come up with schemes to limit him. And what a lot of teams do, they'll double him, use a linebacker underneath, a safety over the top. Sometimes they'll just take a corner, maybe their third corner if he's a bigger guy, and put him on a man-to-man to try and limit his touches. Just keep mixing it up, give him different angles, different looks, like a good boxer does.
He's going to find his running back. It's complete. And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback?
So why you quit going live doing trivia and whatnot?
So a critical mistake, roughing the passer. Now it's first and goal. Now here's Mahomes. He's got it. Touchdown, Chiefs. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. So another touchdown there, and even though we're still just here in the third quarter, kind of hard now to see them giving up this lead.
And this is just an offense that's imposing its will right now. You name it, they're able to do it. If you're the play caller, whatever you want to select is there. You want to run it, you want to throw it. Pick a play, any play. They're rocking and rolling right now.
Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. A CD, they certainly know the hole that they face as they begin the second half. They have to do what precious few teams have done in NFL history. That's try to come back from a 4-possession deficit.
And partner, as that team gathers, they're saying to each other, you never say never, right? Because if you're on an NFL roster, That's how you have to think. You can always come back and win a ball game. And let's face it, we saw a certain Super Bowl, a 25-point lead late that wasn't enough to put someone away. But that being said, this task is near impossible. Let's face it. And bottom line is, it officially becomes impossible if this possession is an empty one. At this point in the game and the situation they're in, partner, these incompletions that we're seeing, they need to turn into positive snaps, and soon.
So the failure to connect on second down, that leaves them staring up here at a 3rd and 8. Here's Prescott. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete.
And you can tell just by looking at him that this offense is a frustrated unit. Things are really unraveling here, and as a head coach, time to earn your paycheck. You've got to find a way to keep. That brings up another 4th down.
Dak and the offense still out there. They are going to go for it. 4th down, Prescott. He'll buy some time right. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked up by Justin Reed. And his guys are going to get the football at the 30.
Well, I'm gonna get up and pretend to get things done. Good luck with your foosball. I give. Next. The game took 3 touchdowns from me and gave 4 interception.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Cincinnati Bengals taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Evan McPherson has this one teed up, and we are underway from AT&T Stadium. On the return, this is Turpin. And good coverage there on special teams as he'll get him down shy of the 20.
Let's go Cowboys. Let's go Cowboys.
They'll run with Pollard to begin the drive. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know he was trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
From the 22 now, here's 2nd down and 7. Over the middle, hauled in by Lamb. And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. Prescott and Lamb hooking up for the Cowboy first. With these run-pass options, we often talk about a good quarterback and running back. Well, having a talented wide receiver helps also.
Yeah, even coming in third in the discussion, sometimes that means he really should be first, because all you want to do is get the ball in their hands and let them make the big plays downfield.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. And he'll go right back to Lamb. And he's corralled at the 40, but not before picking up 8. And he's already got 2 catches on the opening drive. They know he's going to be a handful.
And sometimes you game plan for that offensively. You want to make sure that guy touches the ball, and sometimes it just happens naturally. And then you change your game plan. When he has the hot hand, you keep going back to him because he's running routes with confidence as the game goes on.
It's caught left side by Cooks. It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another 1st down. They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he's across the 45. It'll be 2nd down.
Oh, that's a real nice job there by the defensive front. They just engaged and held their ground. But how about the guy who made the play? We often talk about whether they take a good first step or not. Many times you just don't take any step. Just get your feet moving, get your body going, and then once he made the read, he was able to make the play.
A 2nd down throw for Prescott. Flushed out right. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a 1st down.
I don't think that run was anything that was designed, but when his reads were blanketed as he went through his progressions, all that was left was for him to run and try and pick it up himself.
So they'll come up in Bengals territory now with a 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. They'll go with Pollard here on 1st down. And he got blown up, losing yardage on the play back at the 44. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
That's a really alert defense there because they saw the heavy look come in from the offense, countered it with extra linebackers who brought a little bit of speed and heft, and able to really make a big-time play for their defense.
Looking at a 2nd and 11 now after the loss. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Bengals' 25-yard line. That one good for 20 on the catch and run. Well, that's not just his first, not his second, already his third completion here on the opening drive. And I think it's safe to say that getting him the ball in this game, one of their top priorities.
And a top priority for the defense has got to be finding ways to cover him. And I don't think you can have one basic coverage to get it done. You have to throw a number of coverages at him, make him think as he's running downfield, and hope you can create a little bit of havoc. So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Pollard will take it up the gut. They get 6. That'll leave them with 3rd and 4.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
It's been a pretty long opening drive. This will be play number 11 coming up on 3rd down.
50 seconds to mine. 50 seconds to mine. Hey, D-line, let's get in there. Let's get in there now. Check, check. Lucky.
Gonna run again here with Pollard. And he won't get close. Only a yard, 4th and 3. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down. No score after 1 on EA Sports. Start of the 2nd quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Touchdown, Cowboys! Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys post the first points of the ballgame as they take the lead here in this 2nd quarter. Well, that drive felt like it took up an eternity. We finally have some action on the scoreboard.
Yeah, but plenty of action prior to, because that drive took up all the 1st quarter before we spilled into the 2nd, and finally, points were registered.
On the other sideline, they're chomping at the bit just to get the football. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try.
Touchdown, Cowboys.
It's caught. And it's 8-0. Opening drive touchdown, and 2-point conversion.
Amazing nowadays for the kickers. I've actually talked with a few of them. They're more concerned about the point after touchdown than actually missing regular field goals. So maybe the coach is taking some pressure off here and just going for 2 and saying, I'm saving you for the big stuff later.
He's hanging out by the net. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. They'll elect to bring it out here from the end zone. And he'll be brought down shy of the 20, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone, not a good one. Burrow and the Bengals with a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Here's Joe Mixon as they start on the ground. And he'll take this one up to about the 23. Malik Jefferson in there on the stop.
Brandon, to me, what's important right here on this drive is for them to get at least 2 first downs. They've got to give their defense a chance to settle down, catch their breath a little bit after they give up a touchdown on the opening drive.
Now Burrow. Man open, that's Jamar Chase complete. And they work this well upfield across the 45. That one covers 24 yards. It's a 1st down.
And, partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. And he's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for a defender to shadow him across all that ground.
And he will go down. A Cowboy sack. Micah Parsons showing his strength and quickness there. A loss of 4. On second down, here's Mixon. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Call it 7 yards on the carry, so a pretty good gain, but still left with a tough 3rd and 8.
Okay, he didn't break that one all the way, but you got to know that he feels like he's right on the verge, and that's probably exactly what he's telling them in the huddle right now.
On 3rd down, Burrow. Buying time to his left. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 37-yard line. Burrow going to give this to Mixon. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 2nd and 5. They're passing here. Joe Burrow forced out to his left. Now Burrow loses the football, and the Cowboys have recovered. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it.
Got him.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. This could end up being a pretty big drive. I mean, look, yes, it's early in this game, but they scored the touchdown. They got the stop. And now if they could get in the end zone here again, CD, they could grab an early stranglehold on this one.
Yeah, they certainly can, and that's what you're looking for. Where's the advantage? Can you gain it? Can you press it? Now for them, finishing it off, because right now it's out there for them. They've just got to go seize it.
15 yards is the pickup there, and the drive starting very nicely. 1st down. They'll run left with Pollard, and nothing much materializing there on the 1st down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
They suspected that it was a power play up the middle coming at them, and boy, were they right. That defense got downhill in a hurry and limited them to just a couple on 1st down.
2nd down and 8. Prescott to throw it. Escaping the pressure right. And he's able to get this to the 40-yard line before he's out of bounds. A nice job there on the escape and scramble. A 1st down, a 16-yard gain.
I can't be sure how much of that was planned pre-snap, but it certainly opens up some avenues for their offense. And if he can stay a threat to break off those kind of runs, it'll pull defenders away from coverage and open up some choice throwing lanes for him moving forward.
I'm here all day. I'm here all day. Check 31. Check 31. Here we go, 46.
1st down, Prescott. Out of his hands quickly to CeeDee Lamb. And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play there on the catch and run. 36 yards.
And the offense is saying to itself right now, if only they were all this easy, because he was wide open. And once he made the catch, plenty of room to work his way downfield. That was a breakdown on the defensive side of the ball, one that they want to fix immediately.
It's a gain of a couple, and it'll be 2nd and goal. Looking at this now, you got a couple more cracks here this close, sneaking.
I don't think you even go into a huddle. Just line up, snap it, and fall in behind those guys into the end zone.
57. Mike, 57. I'm coming after you. I'm coming after you. He's coming. Double up, double up. He's coming, double up. Check. Check hot route. Hot, hot.
is not going anywhere. He'll be hit and dropped for no gain at the 2-yard line. Officially, it will go as a 1-yard loss, and that's going to lead to a 3rd down.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
Prescott on 3rd and goal. Looking end zone, but it's incomplete. You can already start to hear this crowd. They're saying, go for it.
Yeah, have we ever been at a game where you've heard the crowd go, field goal, field goal?
No, I have not. That's a good point.
Yeah, they always want to go for it, and I think they've got the right idea right now. The way they've moved the ball in this drive, I wouldn't stop that momentum. Go get it.
Now Prescott on 4th down. Pass over the middle tipped, but he still brings it in. He will be brought down well shy of the goal line. They get the completion but cannot push forward into the end zone, and the Bengals are going to get the football back.
Here we go.
The Bengals drive about to get going. And the ball backed way up, so thinking with this amount of time on the clock, probably just sit on it, and we'll see these two teams go to the lockers.
Yeah, I don't think you want to overthink it in this situation. Either side of the ball. Just go ahead and finish up the half and get on out and talk about it. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Now Burrow down around his goal line. Sliding out of the pocket. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. Well, this is taken in. It's complete. Jamar Chase. And all the way in for a Cincinnati score. Jamar Chase in the final seconds of the first half. And the Bengals are on the board here in the final seconds of the first half. As he was shuffling right out of the pocket, you could just tell he was going to take a shot downfield. He had his eyes down there the whole way.
He certainly did. He
Good
wasn't taking
save.
off to go, right? When he was flush from the pocket, a lot of times you see him, eyes will drop, ball will get tucked, and he takes off, becomes a running back. But as you noted, stayed alive as a passer, tremendous body control, and a pretty good arm there, too.
Final play of the half for Burrow and company. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point conversion here. I know it's still just the first half, but we'll see if that 2 points looms large later.
I would have kicked it. And I know that they were trying to equal the score, but sometimes you kind of get seduced into that. It's the first half. Kick the extra point and continue to play so you don't have to chase points later.
Great job by the kick team there to get the football, but also don't forget about the man that started it, the lonesome kicker himself.
I love that you brought him into it because he doesn't get nearly the attention he deserves. Oftentimes it's only when it's negative. In this case, he created a positive play for his team.
Here we go, here we go.
They'll throw now on the final play. It connects quickly to Jamar Chase. And he'll work it across midfield inside the 45. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Okay, Coach, yeah, adjustments likely going to play a big role in this third quarter in what's been a tight contest so far. The Bucs set to get the football first, and they trail here as we get started in the second half. This taken in right around the goal line. And he's going to be out of bounds here right at the 20-yard line. The Cincy offense about ready to go here on their next drive. Charles, it'll be interesting to see what adjustments this offense made in the locker room. Haven't really been able to get anything going offensively, virtually nothing in the ground attack either. So certainly something has to change here in quarter 3.
And I'm pretty sure their friends from the defensive side of the ball told them exactly that, because those guys, the stop troops, they've been playing pretty well, and they've kept them around in this game. Now, they've got some time, The running game struggled in the first half. Opposition knows how to focus on defending the pass here. They've got to re-energize that ground game.
There he goes, right side. Down the sideline he goes. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there on the catch and run. 78 yards.
Oh, big-time credit. What a play design there. They wanted to get him loose in the open field, and they succeeded. He had all sorts of room to operate in, and they finally track him down inside the 5-yard line.
They'll send one of those 2 tight ends in motion. Mixon trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Good work there, holding him out on 1st down, and this is going to be a battle down here on the goal line. Can they hold their ground for 2, maybe even 3?
And he takes it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bengals. Joe Mixon taking it in from a yard out. And the Bengals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the 2nd half. Extra point by McPherson, up and good. And the lead is up to 5. And I guess the touchdown wasn't enough. They want the onside kick as well. And the Cowboys are able to recover. And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't you?
All about the numbers, baby. It's a new game now.
They don't lie. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Meanwhile, Dak's throw pulled in by Lamb. Taking it right down Broadway. Touchdown, Cowboys. C.D. Lamb with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Cowboys have retaken a 3rd quarter lead. Had the option to hand that one off or run it himself, but instead, a really easy, quick pass.
I like the way they made a decisive decision and got it right to the receiver. One move later, he's in the end zone.
Now Mike McCarthy going to decide to go for 2 here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll look to throw. And he's got it. The try for 2 is successful, and it pushes the lead up to a field goal. So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. The Bengals drive about to get going. Well, certainly they'd rather have the scenario they had last time out, Charles. Remember, they had the short field. They took it in the end zone. Now this is going to have to be a longer, more sustained drive if they want to get points.
Yeah, a little bit more of a quick strike opportunity last time by where they were on the field, and you're exactly right about that. But now, backed up a little bit. What's that old expression we love to use? Time to matriculate the ball down the field and try and do it again.
Off the play fake, here's Burrow. Out to his left. And he'll get to the 29-yard line, brought down there. Burrow on his toes that time as they get the first down.
As he came to the line of scrimmage, he knew he didn't need much to reset the chain, so when he saw the space he needed, no hesitation. He went to the marker and got his guys a first down.
Now they go play action now. Burrow.
Hey, Cole.
Out right. And he's going to have to eat this one as down he goes. Credit the sack to Malik Jefferson.
Chalk that one up to bad acting, I guess, because they certainly failed to sell the handoff, and the pressure stayed keyed in on the quarterback. No Oscar awards for this offense, just a loss of yardage.
Long time, man. Good to see you.
After the sack. Second and 19.
How you been?
Now Burrow. He gets this one to Boyd. And he's brought down at the 24 after a gain of 4.
Timing is so important on a route like this because he's going to line up out right and then cut straight across the field. I think the ball might have come out a count or two too late because by the time he was able to secure it, not much of a chance to turn it upfield.
Now Joe Burrow on 3rd and long. Flush to his right. Over the middle, that's caught by Chase. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Boy, a nice play there as they wind up converting on 3rd and 15.
With the kind of game he's had so far, you had to know that on 3rd down, that they would be
I've
looking his
been
way,
okay.
and they did, for big yardage and a first down. I think the defense fell asleep at the switch on that one. I would have doubled him, tripled him, anything to keep the ball out of his hands.
Mixon with a first down
An
carry.
issue.
And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory. It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. 3 quarters in the books.
Good.
We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now
Working
in
a
Arlington.
lot.
It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the 4th quarter.
Hello,
2nd and
Cole.
6.
Is this the Cowboys?
Burrow on play action. And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, and it's going to lead to 3rd down.
It's been clear in this matchup which side has been the more physical one. It's been this defense. And here's another example on that last play.
Hey, gal. Emoji girl. Giggling.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer
It's
here on
good
3rd down.
to see ya.
Inside handoff to Mixon. And this will not be enough. On 3rd and 5, he only gets 3. This late in the game, Charles, I think you maybe seriously have to think about going for it.
Especially where they are in terms of field position, because this is almost like no
Work
man's
is
land.
good,
Hurt
Cole.
your punter because there might not be enough space, maybe too far for your field goal kicker.
What
Like
do
the
you
old
do?
rule, possession is 9/10 of the law. Possession is
Hope you
9/10
and the
of winning the
family
game.
are
Go for it,
well.
Get the first down, close it out.
And this
Hey,
kick
Doug.
is not gonna get there. It's short and no good. And instead of tying it up, they'll remain down by 3. A 4th quarter miss like that, there is no lonelier feeling than that kicker right now.
As we all know, a lot of these games, they come down to special teams. And when that chance comes, you have to perform in order to help your team get over the top.
Could have tied it. Instead, they remain down 3.
57 the mark. 57 the mark. And keep it up. Keep it up.
Hey, gal pal. Build overhead cranes.
Prescott on 1st down. Got his man complete over the middle.
I gotta
It's
go
Lamb.
for a
And they're gonna
while.
work this to the 25 before it's all said and done. Good work after
See
the catch.
you
Gonna
all
net 'em
later.
23 and a first.
Well, that should be a reminder defensively, and I think it's a reminder to myself
Well,
because you just can't sell out and stop
later,
the run.
Doug.
There's still enough time that this offense can move the football through the air, even on 1st and 2nd downs, and they obviously picked the right spot to throw the ball there.
Kill, kill, kill.
Welding is a good job.
It'll be a handoff to Pollard, and he sneaks his way forward only for a couple here. 2nd down.
All right, that's
nice
a decent game
call.
there, but it hasn't been his best game overall. So I wonder what the mindset is of his team. Do they want him to
I
handle the
hope
football
it
and try to close
pays
this game out?
well.
Or are they going to make an alternative plan and maybe go in a different direction?
I think they need him, and this is his time to shine.
Gotta head out. We build stuff for the Navy, all kinds of stuff.
Ball at
Just
the 23,
get
2nd and 8.
cool coal.
Here's Pollard again. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 10 there. Good enough for a Cowboy first down.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line. I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's
Look
go.
up in Shazo. I have a nephew who welds for Elon Musk. He does parts for the
Not
rockets.
totally home free yet, but it's
It's
looking good as
cool.
they come up 1st and 10. A give to Pollard running left. And here he'll get it down to the 7. Able to stay in bounds, and the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stay on top quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in, and all you're doing when you're talking to your defensive teammates is first guy there, hold him up. Second, third guy in, rake at the football. Get it out. We've got to create a turnover because one more score, and this game's
It's
over.
good to know you are still around. We build the cranes to out the rockets at the stuff.
4 yards to go on 2nd down from the 7.
Nice.
Now a give here to Pollard. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. Third down and 1. Now Prescott. And this is caught. And that could seal it. It's a touchdown. What a huge touchdown that was, obviously, here in the late stages of the 4th quarter as they try to put this one away.
And Brandon, when they watch the film after this week, they'll be very proud of every rep if they close this game out. Just a few snaps remaining. They can't relax just yet.
Here we go now as we get set for a big 2-point conversion.
I went to Lambeau Field last year to see a game.
2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead.
And to Squealer's Land too. Nice. Did y'all win? I lived streamed at Lambeau.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And they're going to mark that where it went out of bounds. So really good starting field position up past the 40-yard line.
Nice. At Pittsburgh, no, but at Lambeau, yes.
This is 1st and 10. Burrow.
We played
Rolling to his
Casey.
right. He's going to let it fly. That's caught inside the 20.
Well, they are not going to go quietly. That's a big play right there. 2 scores down. They're not out of this, but they've got to move.
All 3 timeouts remain, but they've got to score quick. It's 1st and 10. Now Burrow. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. A a well-designed corner blitz that gets him for a loss of 8 yards. They'll come up now. This is 2nd and long. To throw, Burrow. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. This crowd turning up the decibel level. It's 3rd and long. Throwing, Burrow. Steps away to his left. And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Give it big credit for when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
So on 4th down, off goes Burrow. On comes Evan McPherson for the Bengal field goal. This to get it back to a 1-score game.
And name my son and his wife there. Then we drove to Wisconsin to stay in Oshkosh. We were there for 4 days. That's awesome. Thanks. Must have been an amazing trip.
The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That'll leave them with just
It
one
sure
remaining
was.
in this 4th quarter of play. From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10. Throwing here, Prescott. He finds his man, complete. That's Ferguson. Now we'll get whistles, and they've signaled for a timeout. Not sure I see the logic in this, but we'll get a stoppage anyway with 5 seconds remaining.
For Pittsburgh, we just drove there. I only live like 3 hours away.
It's pressure. So if you're a play caller and you want to keep throwing the football, that's fine. Just make sure your offensive line understands they're going to get additional guys running at the quarterback.
Prescott looks to throw on 1st. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And now this ball picked up by the offense. But here in the final 2 minutes of the game, this will be blown dead. Only the fumbler can advance the football. So this will go back to the spot of the fumble itself. So this one will end in a victory for the Dallas Cowboys. And they were spurred on by a strong performance in that 4th quarter as they held their opponents off the scoreboard.
Everyone wants to pitch a shutout for the entire game, but when you throw one in the 4th quarter, that tells everyone that you're getting stronger and dominance is starting to take over, right? The way that you close,
I wanted to go to Philly next week, but couldn't find anyone to go with me.
Big time performance down the stretch.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com.
T
It's a win
sucks.
for the Cowboys as we sign off and say so long from Arlington.
Hope we have a good season. Me too. Either way, good luck to ya Cowboys. Go Cowboys. Go Packers. Who's y'all's QB? Where's the 40 winners fan? Jordan Love. Or that new guy Willis. Kyle Robin. Not sure.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to the heart of Texas and the very wonderful AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Coming up, we got a good matchup on tap here, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Dallas Cowboys. Here's the kicker, Harrison Butker, ready to get this one started. And we are underway from AT&T Stadium. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. They'll start on the ground here on first down. 5 yards on the game's first play, second down.
Brandon, 5
Only
yards on
one
that
from
run.
here I
Let's get back to the
still
huddle
see
and make
is
sure
at
you're
my
back.
gauge.
You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus
Too
pounders in the
tall,
line of scrimmage,
Rob.
and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
They go back to Pollard on second down. And he'll be brought down shy of the 40 at the 38-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football,
Kyle
at least you know
Robb.
where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse down the field.
So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Here's Pollard. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down.
And that was a quality play to start a new set of downs. That was simply an offensive line winning the battle up front and winning in a big way and giving their guy in the backfield a nice lane to hit.
My gauge from Doug, not me.
From the 41, here's a 2nd down and 6. And this one quickly to Lamb. And Lamb going to have a Cowboys first down as he'll be brought down just shy of midfield. 7 yards there. Good enough to move the sticks. Zero hesitation that time. That was get ball, throw ball.
Yeah, turn into a smoke route. If you see the coverage off the receiver, doesn't matter whether you call it a run or not. Just take the ball, get it out to him.
A first down throw for Prescott. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there, and it's second down.
Well, that's absolutely going to fire this defense up. They made it their mission to deny that completion, and they came through with a nice hit and knocked it incomplete.
2nd and 10. Throwing, Prescott. Looking left side, and he's got a man. That's Ferguson.
Well, he was here.
The first down as the tackle's made at the Chiefs' 32-yard line. 19 yards to pick up there. Move the chains. So now first
He
and
used
10
to
in
have
Chiefs
me
territory
blocked.
at the 32-yard line.
Ole angry man.
And that one too
Giggling.
far in front. He couldn't reel it in. It's incomplete.
Then their backs up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Now Prescott, eluding the pressure right. Oh, Prescott stripped.
A lot of bad news on that play for them, wasn't there? Lost the football, lost a lot of yardage, but I think the good news outweighs it. Able to retain possession. That was big for them.
He does his own live streams
So danger
now.
averted for the moment, but now here's a 3rd and long. They'll throw again. Prescott.
It's funny.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Touchdown, Cowboys. Jake Ferguson, 43 yards. And the Cowboys get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon.
He gets trolled and just goes along with them.
That means they're doing the dictating. That means that they've described how the game's going to go. They're playing at their tempo, at their pace. If you're on the other side of the ball, if you're playing defense, defense is not methodical. They've got to go in there and shake things up and create a little havoc.
So Dak will bring the Cowboys up to go for the 2-point try. They'll try and throw for it. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. Interesting. I mean, they're putting their foot on the gas here early, going for 2 to go up 8-0.
Well, after that drive, you have to believe that they thought to themselves, if we can do that, what's another 2 yards? Let's go get those and get 2 points as a result.
So after the touchdown, Aubrey now to kick this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Mahomes will lead the Chiefs up 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. And this will leave him a yard short. Nice pickup of 9 yards on first down.
Well, it's time for them to be good teammates right here. And what I mean by that is possess the ball for a little while. Get at least 2 first downs. Give their defense a chance to settle down a little bit after they give up a touchdown.
They go play action. Now Mahomes. They've got his man complete. Down the right sideline. And he takes this into the end zone for a Chiefs touchdown. Mecole Hardman, 66 yards. And the Chiefs are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. Well, they said that they wanted to get him involved early, and what a way to cap their opening drive, Charles. We know he's one of the fastest receivers in the NFL, and he showcased it on that play.
And when you have a guy like that, you want to make sure the defense sees him early, right? You want to see how they're going to adjust, how they're going to try and guard him, because they can't replicate his speed in practice unless they've got one of the few guys who are as fast as he is. And all it took was one drive. He burned them, and I don't think it's the last time they call his number in this one.
And this is caught. So they get the 2 points, and now we're even at 8-8. So 8-8 our score now as he'll send this one away. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
Was good to see you, Cole. I have to get moving. Happy Labor Day weekend. Tell Abby and my little buddy I say hello. Skipping the rest.
Set to begin the drive.
Take care.
Last time out for this offense, Charles.
Thanks.
If you remember, they started basically in the shadows
I
of their
will
own end
you
zone,
as well.
down the field, and a lot of that was through the passing game.
And partner, as a former defensive back, I'm having almost a physical reaction watching what's happening
Okay,
right now.
bye.
Let's give credit where it's due, because they've done an excellent job moving the ball through the air. Secondary getting picked apart pass by pass. Obviously, they need to make some adjustments there on the back end.
And because offensively, we know that they're not going to be shy about throwing that football.
Later, not bye.
They'll run. Here's Pollard. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7. These two teams all tied after 1. Start of the second quarter, and it's the Cowboys in possession as they've got it 2nd and 7. Prescott. And he rifles one incomplete.
Oh, man, that was close. The opportunity to change momentum, big play, right in his hands, unable to come down with it.
A sigh of relief, no doubt, on offense that fell harmlessly to the ground. On 3rd down, it's Pollard, and he is going to lose yardage here. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1.
That was well played there defensively. 2 tight ends in the formation, which essentially gave them 7 blockers up front. Hard to imagine with all that size and beef that they could let a tackler through, but that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
Hey. 4 down. Watch 20, seal that.
Prescott to throw on 4th. That is caught, and he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a first down.
Mission accomplished on that throw. Slant, pick up the first down. I like how he just put it on the receiver and didn't lead him on that one.
Happened quickly. Defense, not much they could do. So the 4th down conversion sets him up with this. 1st and 10 at the 40. Run for Pollard. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
This is 2nd and 8. Over the middle, complete. That's Lamb. And he's brought down at the 19 after a gain of 19. First down in the red zone.
That's the 3rd time on this drive that these two have connected with each other. They've got a real rapport going. And right now, it's paying off with big chunks of yardage, as shown by that last play.
They run straight ahead here with Pollard. And he'll wind up losing yardage here, back at the 21-yard line. And that play stopped behind the line by a corner. Trent McDuffie getting in there.
The running lanes have definitely not been there for him here in the first half, and I don't think it's all been his fault. His offensive line hasn't given him much space. A loss results there.
2nd down, Pollard again. And a couple of yards as they move it from the 21 to the 19.
Brandon, one thing about blitzes, they really confuse offensive linemen at times, and what you have to do is lock in on the guy right in front of you. If you don't, you saw the end result. Defensive tackle ended up making the play.
All tied up, 8 apiece with 2 minutes on the clock. Third down and 10. Now Pollard. Calling no gain there, and it leads to a 4th down. The run on 3rd and long, so I guess waving the white flag a little bit.
Yeah, and I think sometimes teams are so committed to running the football that they'll take a chance, even in a long yardage situation, to let them know on the other side, this is what we're going to be about today. In this case, they didn't get a first down, but if you're thinking along with them, hey, they might be committed to running it all game long.
Able to find the open man. That's complete. And the Cowboys are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. They'll run with Pollard. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts. So as they talk it over, we step aside. It's 2nd and goal, back to the 8-yard line now. To throw is Prescott. The quick slant caught. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as he'll stop it with exactly a minute to go before halftime. They've been denied touchdowns in the red zone twice already. Here comes 3rd and goal. Prescott down to the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. They've held the ball for quite a while. Now what do you do here?
Well, to me, at this stage, after this drive, this close to the goal line, 3 points would be a letdown. I'm going for it here.
So on 4th down, Prescott off, and on is Aubrey for the Cowboy field goal. This a chip shot, a 20-yarder. And his kick is right there. It's good. So a long drive gets him down inside the 5, but ultimately they settle for just the field goal.
And I have to think that if maybe they were a yard closer, that would have made their decision tougher, and I think they likely would have gone for it. But in this situation, they just decided to take the 3, and I think it was a smart move.
So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with a little under a minute to go, they may try and work their way into field goal range and try to tie up this ball game. And the Cowboys' pressure gets there this time for the sack. On play action, it's Mahomes. Oh, into a sea of defenders and intercepted. Picked off by Damone Clark. And they're going to set up shop at the 27-yard line. An unfortunate sequence there, trying to get points before intermission, but now the interception, and their opponents have a chance to possibly pad their lead.
Yeah, they had an opportunity there, and they weren't able to capitalize on it, and that's something that could come back and haunt them later. They're begging their defense now to keep them from scoring before the half.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Charles, I'm looking at you, and understandably, your mouth is wide open in disbelief. What were they thinking?
That's going to be one of the great mysteries, but I do know this. When they went out on offense, I will guarantee they told them, don't just make anticipatory throws. Make sure you see it before you throw it. Didn't happen here.
Trying to protect that lead, and now they gave it up. And that is caught for the 2 points. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. Kevontae Turpin now from his end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 28-yard line, so the decision to bring it out of the end zone gets him 3 more. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
Cole
To
Walls.
this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10.
Hey.
Here's Prescott. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
That's pretty nice to watch as he matched the route with the receiver and stayed right there, stuck to him like glue, almost hip to hip, shoulder to shoulder, helped force the incompletion.
And they line up now for what will likely be the last play of the first half. Final play of the half, Prescott. Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Trent McDuffie with a pick, and he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. Ready for the start of the third quarter. The Chiefs have the lead and set to receive the football. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he'll get it up past the 20 to about the 22. KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And both of these defenses have been stifling these last few drives offensively. Just not able to get anything going, so what needs to change?
I think a lot of the guys will go back and review, so to speak, because everyone has someone assigned to how did each play work. Okay, what did we use that kind of worked for us during this game? Try and get back to some of those plays, as well as the possibility of showing something you haven't shown already in this game and trying to change things up.
We'll see if they take the advice of Mr. Davis. First down for the Chiefs. Solid chunk of yardage, 17 on the play. They've got the lead early here in the third quarter, and runs like that are how they establish that lead in the first half.
I love the fact that you're using the word lead because they are leading from the front, pounding on the defense right now with the running game, and truly establishing themselves here in the second half.
Mahomes' throw here complete to Kelsey. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Was good, love the Madden videos.
And not much running room. Down to the 32. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
No doubt about it. A really nice job there by the defense, not allowing him to get to the perimeter. But that means your defensive ends, your outside linebackers, the guys that you pay big money to sack the quarterback, they also have to have interest in the running game as well. And they did a nice job there of holding the point of attack and not giving ground.
It's a 4-yard pickup there, and it leaves them with 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. On 3rd down, it's Pacheco. And this effort won't be enough as they rally up to stop him a couple of yards short. Andy Reid, some say always unpredictable, and here he says we're going for it on 4th down. Mahomes taps this forward. It's a jet sweep. Down the sideline it goes, and down to the 7-yard line.
Dang.
They'll run here with Pacheco. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Looking to throw is Mahomes. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. 2 yards on the touchdown there. And the Chiefs take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead. Andy Reid never one to shy away from taking chances. He'll go for 2. Mahomes will throw for it. And he's got it. So the try for 2 successful. And that bumps their lead up even further. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. And they'll put up the stop sign there as his guys will get it at the 25. The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. Well, the opposition laid down the challenge and opening drive touchdown here to start the second half. And, Charles, now you feel like this group needs to get an answer because this all of a sudden is a 2-score game.
Yeah, you're right about that. What was a small, manageable spread to overcome? A little bit more daunting now. I think you're exactly right. Pressure is on because you don't want them getting the ball back with a chance to really extend this lead out.
And, oh, he almost had his second pick of the game. Probably should have. And he's frustrated as it falls incomplete. Dallas, Texas is the spot. Third quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. Looking to throw. Prescott. That is incomplete.
Hey Cole, hand pink waving, emoji thumbs up, medium skin tone.
That won't get them out of it if they don't change something soon.
UJ-Dub.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. Now Prescott. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he will have a Cowboys first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. If you're going to blitz, likely going to leave you in man coverage with this guy, and that is less than ideal.
It is because just about any offense that has an elite receiver, if you blitz and have him in man coverage, you're going to him, even if he has an elite defender on him, because he usually knows where the ball is before the defender does.
It's another first down as they look his way again, this time 19 yards.
A couple of first downs right in succession, and this is an offense that could really use a good drive, and they're off to a fast start here.
Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete.
Another attempt, another incompletion. And when I look at the scoreboard and where we are in this game, it comes to mind that they have to start getting the ball in the hands of their playmakers. Throw it to the guys that maybe can take a short pass and turn it into a long game or make people miss downfield. They've got to have points. And the guys who can put the ball in the end zone, they're the ones that need to touch the ball. That's a great route here and good recognition. Their tight end's going to give a little hesitation in the middle of that route. Hopefully slows cover man for just a split second. And he's going to continue down the field, and he makes a nice catch there.
That is caught by Lamb. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal when we come back. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. 2 big plays in succession. Not sure this D knows what hit him, but now they got to get ready. It's 1st and goal. Pollard will take it up the gut. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. Back at the 5-yard line now, 2nd and goal. Here's Prescott. The quick slant caught. Touchdown. Dak Prescott with a connection to CeeDee Lamb. And the Cowboys have made it a 1-score game again here in the 4th. So how about that for an answer? They get the touchdown there, and it's back to a 1-score game here in the 4th.
And that's what these guys have done all game long because they've scratched and slashed their way to stay in this game. And by now we should all realize they're not going away. Now the pressure again swings to their defense because they're going to need to find some way to get the ball back.
All right, so they got their field goal, gets them back within a score. Now for the onside kick. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now. That's going to leave them with just 1 remaining here in this 4th quarter. So after the made field goal, back out is Aubrey to kick this away. This will be brought out from the middle of the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. 1st down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a 1st down. Play action. Now it's Mahomes. Steps away. And this one is incomplete.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. But that's great work with the ball in the air. Never gave up, converged on his man, and broke the play up.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the 1st down and move the chains. Rolling to his left. He's got his target. That's complete. And he's brought down. It'll be a pickup of 16 and a Chiefs 1st down.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking on play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
2nd and 3rd levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. Now Mahomes. He'll get this one to Kelsey. That's complete. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. Getting it to him in space pays off big time. That winds up going for 31.
Let's just call it as we just saw it right there, a breakdown defensively. Seems like no one went with the tight end, and no one really did. Had all sorts of space in the middle of the field. Yeah, everyone else was covered.
And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. Travis Kelce, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Chiefs have opened up a 2-touchdown lead here in this fourth quarter. Now Mahomes to the line as the Chiefs are going to go for the 2-point try. Again, they'll throw with Mahomes. And this one's caught. And their fourth quarter lead grows by a couple more. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From a yard or two deep, here comes a return. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And a good return, able to get out across the 35 to the 36. They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Prescott to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
Throwing again. Prescott on 2nd and 10. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on. 3rd down. A misconnection there. He's hit on just 50% of his passes thus far. That's not where you want to be.
Now you see the evolution of the game. You go back to the quarterbacks of old, 50% would be terrific because they threw the ball downfield almost every time they threw it. Now with the short passing game, you should be above 60% just to be in the average range.
The Cowboys signal for their 3rd and final timeout. So that will leave them with no timeouts left. Still plenty of time on the clock. We'll see how that affects things here in this fourth quarter. To the air again, Prescott. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Nick Bolton. And the Chiefs are going